Matt, come in. Bye. Matt, come in. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna use so position we're gonna talk about now is one that we haven't really covered, but we probably should have at some point. It's a whizzer position. All right, so for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about a whizzer position, anytime somebody gets an underhook on me, right here, right? When I overhook this and I'm right into here, this is what we refer to as a whizzer position in the sport of wrestling. All right. So from here, a lot of times you'll see, you know, like if you're a judo person, you'll see them list off all of these, whatever, really weird names for the same stuff on whizzer toe. Alright, so it's whether they bring this foot in, if they come in here, if they try to get their hip in or whatever else not. Now the important thing about a whizzer position that you need to recognize right away is that in order for it to be able to really work, you have to be able to get your hips through. Right, so that means that you have to be able to create enough space in between you so you're able to load this. So see how right now it's loaded on him, where if I straighten my legs, it pops him up, it lifts him a little bit. Now the only way to be able to do that is to look where my collarbone is in comparison to his collarbone. Okay, if I try to do this as he's in good position driving into me, and I get in here and I hit it, I'm going to end up with him over top of me. Right? End up right there. But if he's driving into me and I reposition right here, and then I whip it, then I can bring him the rest of the way down. Right? Now against somebody that's pretty decent, actually let's just try that a couple of times. So we get in here. Now I want one guy to dig to get an underhook, the other person to come to a whizzer position. And I want you just to feel what it's like. You have to get this foot in and turn. Right? Now ideally the farther I can get my hips through, if I can get my brown eye and poke out the other side, the better, because he is really going for a ride then. Right? Now, if I try to do this with my legs straight, my collarbone's going to be above his, and I'm not going to have any pop. Right? I might be able to knock him off balance, but that's it. But there's a time and place for that. Sometimes I'm just going to want to knock him off balance so I can come back and clear it. Right? But if I'm actually going to commit to a throw, I have to make sure I'm below him, over here, so that when I pop it, my hips are hitting, and I can look at this at the same time. Does that make sense? Questions? Let's try it a couple times and we'll talk about what happens when we hit the mat, alright? 1, 2. Thank you.